Hello and welcome back. As you can see, this is going to be a reading regarding your career, regarding your desired path, and we're just going to have a look to see really what could be the possibilities in regards to whatever it is you want to do. What are the chances of achieving that path? Or if you don't know really what path it is, if you're confused, here we could have a look and see what the cards have to say, what they believe would be what your I want to call it spirit, but higher powers, angels believe will be the right path for you. So that's what we're gonna have a look at. So as you can see here, there are 4 groups with 4 different cards from the Muse Tarot deck. Please choose whichever image appeals to you most. I shuffled them randomly, and these 4 fell together, so I chose these ones. The reading, before I start the reading, is going to be a little bit more different because I have not shuffled any cards for any group. We're gonna do that live since I haven't done that in a moment, and I actually enjoy doing that. We have 2 different decks. We have the, like I said, the Muse Tarot, where I got these cards from, and I also have the normal tarot, with the normal cards used before. So please choose your group, and I'll see you at the chosen group in the timestamp, probably down below. So see you there. Hello, group number 1. So you are here because you chose this card. It's a Pegasus, I think. That's what you call it, isn't it? It's not a unicorn. It doesn't have the horn. So if you chose this card, this is the Knight of Voices, and if you don't know, that would be the Knight of Swords. Voices being the swords in the normal deck. I actually had to look that up because even though I have this deck, I'm not very familiar with it, and I think it's so pretty, and I wanted to use it this time. I haven't used it in a while, and yeah, I'm running out of tarot decks. I need to buy some new ones. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take the deck and we're gonna see what's up. Before I even start, I have to say, maybe you don't know exactly what the path is that you want to go on, but you have a certain dream. Now, this is what I hear dream, but to be honest, if I look at the card, it looks like a dream word, right? But it might have a double meaning of dream what you want to do, or maybe what you literally dream of doing. I don't know, but I do have this feeling, so I'm shuffling the cards. I do have this feeling that you have this certain dream, desire, but it kind of just stays there. So I'm not really sure what, but I feel a certain hesitation with it. So let's just see what it is. Well, what is it, or what the spirit has to say. So spirit, guides, please tell me, what is it for group number 1 that they should know regarding the desired path, or clarify please what it could be. I just saw now outside the window a white feather flying in the air, like, you know, the ones from the doves, that kind of. There are many doves around here, so yeah. Oh wow, maybe that's significant to you. Maybe you need to take it more easy and be more light, and not be so pessimistic, more optimistic. So let's see. And there's one. You get another one. Please give me 2 more cards at least. Right, they're gonna what you say? We're gonna turn them over and see how we're going from there. So please, for group number 1, tell me what is it, advice or clarifying or explanation on what they should know about the path, or give us more information about the path itself. Anything that would come forward and you would want them to know about. Here, those felt like they should be. Okay, so bottom of the deck, it is the Chariot. Beautiful. So many horses. Just put it here. Here? No, here. I will put it there. Alright, so let's just see 10 of emotions. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Hanged Man. They're all so colorful. Strength. 2 of inspiration. Queen of Voices. There's so many birds and like air kind of like symbols, so I'm thinking like I use some kind of air sign. That could be it, isn't it? 3 of Voices and 6 of emotions. So just so you know, emotions is cups, so you have 10 of cups, 6 of cups. Is there anything else cups related? No. Then the voices are the swords, so you have Queen of Swords. You also have the Knight of Swords. What else? And inspiration is the Wands, so you have the 2 of Wands, pretty, and the Page of Wands. 3 of Voices, that's the swords, right? The 3 of Swords. I do see that it might be related to something you were passionate when you were a kid, right? That's what it feels like. And you have kind of suppressed that feeling, maybe because of the bad memories it brings you, or maybe it does sound like a disappointment to other people. You know what I mean? Like, there are those kind of parents or family that are like, oh, stop dreaming and just be real about what you want to do, and be a doctor, be a lawyer, be an engineer, and that's it. Move on. That's a happy life. The truth is, that's not a happy life. If it doesn't make you happy, if being a doctor makes you happy, that's amazing. But if it makes you miserable about going and doing that thing every day, then it's definitely not the thing for you. And I don't think life is made to be, how can I say, to be wasted on things that others want and you don't. Because at the end of the day, isn't that just the meaning of life at the end of the day? Just being happy, living a life you are happy with. I think that would be the meaning of life to me. But we're going on a tangent right now. I see when I was saying that, I was looking at the Hanged Man here. And as you can, oh, sorry, I just kicked the camera. Hello. The Hanged Man, you see there's an eye here and a portal kind of door. I was looking at that, and then I was immediately reminded of the eyes here, right? And the door here. Here is shut, here is open, here they're sad, here they're not sad. What I'm trying to say is, it feels like you really are being watched. Let me just have a sip of tea that I made. Oh, that's good. Anyway, so I feel like you're being watched now. I'm not sure what you're being watched by. You might be watched by your spirits, by your angels all the time, when you're happy, when you're sad. And I feel like that they're trying to point out to you that you're not doing a very good job at being happy. That's so weird to hear. But I feel like you should just let it go and do the thing you want to do. I don't know, I don't have this feeling that it could be in the creative field. It might be, but at the end of the day, all fields could be creative if you make them. Really, we can all be artists in a way or another. That doesn't matter. but I'm not getting a sense of what type it is. I'll be very honest, I'm not getting a sense. But it also, I feel like the spirit is saying it could be some, it could be, it's saying it's something that might take a lot of your time, and you're kind of distracting yourself, you know, in a way with this. Like, how can I say this? It's like what you want to do is something that needs your full attention, right? If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it the proper way, and not just dabble around it. And I see that whatever you're doing now, what you had been doing until now, does not fulfill you, right? So you keep on looking towards whatever makes you happy. Like you're procrastinating on what you have to do in your current job or previous job with what you want to do. So you end up in this chaotic energy of disappointment with yourself and somehow disappointing the others because you're not happy, and it shows, right? I see that you just want to let it all go and just do whatever it is you want to do. But of course you have a fear of, am I strong enough to do this? Can I do this? Can I just give up on everything and just do the thing I love to do? Because it would mean just starting from scratch, isn't it? And it's more like, it's also like, can I grow my wings so I can fly, so I can be there, so I can do that? Or will I just fall to the ground trying, right? I would love to know what it is you are so passionate about and yet so scared to do. Because it's a very intense feeling, I'm not gonna lie. And it's such a weird, like, kind of thing, the discrepancy between this side and that side, and this feels like a buffer zone, you know. But I do feel a lot of anxiety regarding, like, should I do it, should I not do it, should I do it, should I not do it? It's very, very much like that. And with the Chariot, I do see victory. I do see you being victorious. Now, of course, you could interpret victory differently, because at the end of the day, it's a very personal matter, isn't it? But I would say that overall it would make you happy. And I just noticed this. There's a forever, an infinite sign that she's holding. That's interesting. Let's see now what the cards have to say more about this, doing the normal tarot. Like, advice, what is it that they think you should do in order to actually achieve your dream? Because I feel like you have this dream here, and this is all they're saying, like this and that, and that. They just want to do this and they want to do this and they don't want to change their mind. And it's good that you're so adamant about it, but you're also so scared about it. So what would be advice that they could get from Spirit into what steps to take next, right? So let's see, what are the cards saying? These two. I'm not taking reversals, by the way. Oh. They just fell. Let's get more. Oh. Are you for real? I just dropped them. Oh god. Hold on. I dropped them. Okay, you know what? Let's take these three and then we're gonna get more, because... So we have the Tower, the Knight of Cups. Wait, didn't we have Knight of Cups again? Oh no, that was the Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Wands. That's pretty. Let's get more, because I just want to see the full story. Because I see... Are you for real? Stop dropping. God. what I was saying is I see a change, a drastic change that somehow you would have to choose for yourself, and if you don't, Spirit will choose it for you because they just want to see you happy, right? Happy here with the Empress, and let's just move them a little bit up so you can see them properly. I hope you can. Like I said before, if you watch any other of my videos, god damn, I got a bigger table and it's still not big enough. Isn't it just fun? Fun. Anyway, so you have the Tower, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Empress, and you have the Nine of Cups. Then you have a cup of tea, a sip, and then I can talk about it. That's a good ass tea. Anyway, so like I said, a big ass change. Sorry for saying ass, but hey, hello. So with the Tower, a change coming to you, and it's drastic and it could be aggressive, and if you don't take it by yourself, it would be given to you. It would be like forced upon you, because I feel like the Spirit just wants to see you happy, and you're not like happy with the Empress and the Cups. And it says that this change could be very emotional, could be very, with the Knight of Cups, normally that brings a lot of emotions into it, right? But emotions are not always positive. Anxiety is also made out of a lot of emotion. It's just like clashing together, and it gives you anxiety because it means a lot to you, right? And this change will be rapid. It will bring a lot of like distress, a little bit of chaotic energy I feel here, but it would make you happy. Now, Spirit, can you clarify a little bit more, like what would be the next step? Because I can see this change, but what could they do to, you know, make this a little less aggressive? Okay, hold on, there's two cards flying. And we have, this just flew out of the pack. We have the Four of Swords, and we have Judgment. That's clear. So let's put it like this. Actually, that will make a lot more sense. Like this. That will make a lot of sense, really. So what I'm seeing here is the following. In order for you to ameliorate this, to not, you know, get so distressed by the change, it would be very good for you to make a plan, rest. I hear rest, but like not rest like sleep on it. Just make a plan on exactly what you want, and then do it with no more hesitation. Judgment reminds me, well, Eight of Wands is it's very rapid change, very rapid moving, fast, and no hesitation. Same with the Tower. But Judgment also reminds me of karma, of getting what you give. So if what you give is what you love, that's what you're gonna get back. So the universe wants you to see first steps from you coming like towards what you want, and that's when they're gonna give you exactly what you need, because I feel like they need some kind of proof that this time you want it and you go for it. That's all they need, and then they will give you everything you need. Things will fall into place. I don't know, it sounds so simple, and that it's not. I know that, but I feel like this is really the first step for you to just bravely do what you want to do. Take the first step. It doesn't have to be a huge one, but it has to be big enough for the universe to see your intention and your real desire and your bravery, because when you have fear, that's not a positive emotion, and the universe only reacts to positive emotion. It doesn't know I mean, there's no negative, it's just fear is a very low based energy, and that's not gonna attract what you want. That's gonna attract right the opposite, and it's gonna make you miserable. So in order for you to be this chariot, you need to take that step. Then you'll be happy, like very quickly. I see here, I don't know what it is you want to do, because I can't, it doesn't want to tell me what it is. You know what it is, and maybe that's why you're so secretive about it. Even the cards are saying it, like you're not really telling people, you're not really willing to be judgment. But I think you need to get out of your shell and do it. If you want to be happy, of course, because if you want to be miserable, you wouldn't be here to listen to this, isn't it? So yeah, let's see if there's any other. There's this card, just like I was picking the deck and it's just like stayed there. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so that's where do I put it here. So I would say know your value. Probably. Oh, and I was splitting the deck and here's the star. Like, here's the star. Yeah, definitely. Know your value. And there's the word here. And there's the Two of Wands. So, yeah, maybe you should seek other opportunities. Seek it somewhere else. If you know the place where you've been living until now doesn't really fulfill you, maybe a change in scenery will bring a lot of more courage for you, or maybe you need to take a little vacation before stepping into this new world. But you have to put yourself out there. You have to shine bright like a star to see, for the universe to see that you are willing to do this commitment, to make this commitment, and that you know your value, and then everything will happen very quickly. So they're just encouraging you to take the first step. But also it feels like it's giving you an ultimatum of you have to. If you want this, you have to. Like, you need to help yourself here. And then we're gonna do the rest. Yeah, so that's what I see. Let me just take another sip. If you enjoy this, please consider giving us a like and subscribe or comment. I would love to know what it is, your situation, if you would like to share. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. And I hope you stay happy and healthy, and especially happy. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this beautiful card, this has such beautiful roses on it if you look at it. Right? So this is the 9 of materials. Let me just put it here. And the 9 of materials will be the 9 of Pentacles in normal tarot, if you know. So so if you chose this card, this reading is for you. I was just trying to like listen to what your guides have to say about about what it is that you would love to do, or what it is your job choice, right? Like your path. But what I'm getting now, or saying that, is that it could be that you're already doing that. And I was kind of shuffling the deck, and these cards fell off, all these from taking them. And also the bottom of the deck is the Magician, and I'll leave it like that, and the Wheel, but the Magician. So yeah, that's kind of confirmation for me that I think you're actually doing what you love already. So I'm not really sure why you're here, but we'll see. Maybe you have some doubts, or maybe you're new to it. We'll see. So there's 4 of Inspiration, there's the Page of Emotion, right? There's, I'm not taking reversals, there's Temperance, And there's the Two of Emotion. So if you don't know, the emotion here is, so not emotion, the inspiration here would be the Wands, so Four of Wands. Then you have Page of Emotions, it would be Page of Cups, Temperance, and Two of Cups, right? Emotions is Cups. So I don't really understand. I mean, what I understand is that whatever you're doing now is definitely what you want to do, what you know, makes your heart beat faster, makes you happy, makes you excited. With the Page of Emotions and the Two of Emotions, definitely it's some kind of, whatever you're doing, it's something that you share a lot with the world, and it means a lot to you. You might be a writer. This is the first thing that comes to my mind, but it doesn't have to. But I'm just thinking about stories, you know, about your imagination, about your stuff like that. Let me just have a sip. But when I was saying that, thirst came to my brain. And that could be a sort of saying thirst for knowledge, thirst for, maybe you're some kind of like researcher. That could also be. Right? But it could be many things. You could be an entertainer also. With the Four of Inspiration, I definitely think you're sort of in a group. Some kind of celebration. I think about shows and stuff. It depends. I feel like maybe there are different people watching this. That could also be a thing. Let me just think about this. It could also be something with design, because the only thing I look at is like the way these are like drawn and colors, and it looks pretty. Let me say that. And the Magician is also a sort of designer, a sort of maker, a sort of, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Right. So that's what I think it is you're doing, but then again, there could be other things that I'm missing, but that's what the Spirit is saying pretty much. Then again, there's a lot of blue. I mean, kind of blue. So maybe it's something with the throat chakra have to do, like speaking, singing also. I don't know, let's see, because the thing is, if you're here on the purpose of you're doing already what you want, why are you scared of? So let's see, Spirit, what is it? What is the reason why I feel like you're scared, so let's see what is the reason for that. Maybe they can give me a better view on it, on what they think. Maybe you don't know, just like I don't know right now. So let's see a more clarifying explanation. Well, that's the explanations are for, really, but hey. Let me see these two. So we're using the other deck, by the way, to clarify these. I have to say, oh god, a lot of cards fell. I guess I'm just taking them. They actually slided off. They didn't really fall. So what I was shuffling for the cards for group 1, I don't count a certain number of cards that fall. For them, a lot of from this deck fell, but for you, not so many. So apparently you're doing what you have to do, what you want to do. So we have the King of Wands. I don't take reversals, I don't know, I think I said this before, but I'm repeating myself. The High Priestess. There's a lot of cards that fell. There's the Tower. There's the Magician again. There's the Star. There's the Knight of Wands. Alright. There's the Queen of Swords. And there's the Ten of Cups. So you have the Nine of Cups. Not the Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups. And you have the Nine of Materials. The Pentacles. That's a lot. Let me just think about this. Because you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's the Star. That's pretty clear. Magician, Tower, High Priestess. I feel like you're in the limelight, like you are to be seen. That's what I hear. You, whatever you're doing, you are front center, and maybe this scares you because, well, also because there's the High Priestess right next to the tower, which kind of tells me, and the Magician next to the star, which kind of tells me that you might be scared. Like it is that you're doing what you love and you shine bright, but it might bring you a lot of anxiety too, because it might be more intense that you thought this would be. So you are a bit more like having an imposter syndrome and feeling like maybe you're not good enough. But you know, I feel like the best people always do have this type of thinking. You might be a perfectionist also into whatever it is you're doing, and it does bring you a lot of anxiety, but you have a lot of passion to offer and a lot of guidance and a lot of bright light to shine. I really do believe that. You might be a little bit oppressed by people more empowered than you, because with the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, there's just a lot of power dynamics here. Let's see what else it is. Okay, so wait, I understand now. Wait, before we continue, I understand now what they're referring to, like why is the reason you're this fearful. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what they believe about the situation, what their guidance will be for you to get out of this dynamic of this feeling, because I believe that's what you want, right? Like you don't want to be full on anxiety attack all day and like feeling like you're an imposter or something like that, right? I believe so. So let's see what comes up. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and let's see what else. It's like enjoy your success, enjoy whatever you put out there, because it's your work, it's your doing, really. Enjoy, it's not the roses. Chill out, kinda. You have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, maybe learning. Knight of Swords. You have a Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. That would be like more like be more bold. Be more bold into whatever it is you're doing. It's your creation. Don't let them tell you what it is you need to do. It's your craft, really. Take more ownership of it. Page of Wands. Discover more. Strength. And the Eight of Swords. Don't feel stranded. Don't feel hopeless. That's what they would say. So, oh, and I was splitting the deck, and there's the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So pretty much they're saying be more in your power. Show them what you're made of. This is your craft. This is your doing. Be bold about it. Discover yourself more. Maybe you're young, or maybe you're inexperienced in whatever you're doing. You have the talent, you have all the will, but of course you don't have the experience, but you build that experience. And by discovering yourself more, you will understand yourself more. I feel like this type of syndrome of like the imposter made you believe that maybe you're not enough, so you're very like how can I say, you're very consumed by it, so you're kind of in this kind of feeling of I'm not good enough, but I need to work, but I don't have time. You're consumed by the feeling, and you don't see what's right in front of you, and you don't see your potential and your actual talent. So they're saying be more boldly you, and people will listen, because this is your craft. This is your life, this is your talent, this is your passion. You're in this situation that you can actually live up your desire. So don't mess it up. Just move forward with bold intentions. Definitely. And with the strength, like you are this lion, you are this force to be reckoned. So just be that force. Show the world what it is and why you're in this power and why you deserve to be here. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's very empowering. That's very good. But your guides are very direct. They're just like, do this. Like, don't just dwell on it, because you're here for a reason. Yeah, they're very direct. But I hope that helped. It's a very direct message. It's not like it's not really difficult to understand. I think you got it. I think you understand it, and this is really what you needed to hear. And trust it. You're here for a reason too. Like, yeah, take the message and take the best from it and apply it to your life, and just be happy in the situation you're in. There are not that many people that are in this situation, so just enjoy it, because other people will kill to be in your shoes, really. So yeah, if you enjoy this, by the way, about the enjoyment, if you enjoy this, please consider liking, subscribing, and maybe commenting. I would love to hear from you and know what this is about if you want to share. And I hope you stay happy and you stay healthy. And thank you for letting me read for you. And I'm all over the place. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there and welcome. If you chose this card, it is beautiful, beautiful moon card. This reading is for you. And I gotta say, before we even start, I was picking up the group because I take just small breaks between the readings, so I can drink some tea and just take a breather. But I have to say, I feel this sensitivity coming from you. I don't know who you are. I mean, we're gonna see. But I feel this, like, I don't know, there's this pink, there's this femininity and sensitivity. You don't have to be a woman, you know? It's just, I'm saying, there's this very feminine feeling and sensitivity and this delicate feeling, right? I have to say that. So there we go. So whatever you're doing, or what you're passionate about, you are very intriguing, very sensible, very sensitive, very sensual. I have to say, so whatever it is you're doing. But we're gonna see. So I'm gonna take this deck, which is the Muse Tarot deck. I'm gonna shuffle live and see what it is, Spirit, you want pile 3 to know about whatever it is they want to do. Like, actually, I would like to know what it is they are doing, or have an idea of what the current situation is like. So then we can go from there. So please, Spirit, pile number, and guardians and angels and all that, please let us know what it is. What is they should know about this situation. Oh, card falling. Like this. Okay, let me just and the page of materials was at the bottom. Beautiful, sensible, like a rose. You see what I'm saying? Like with this thing, you have the Ace of emotions. This keeps on moving. Ace of emotions. We have death. We have the Knight of voices, and we have justice. I have to say, right from the back, right from the start, maybe you had been attracted also to pile number 1, because this card was also in pile number 1. But then again, I see this similarity with pile number 1, in which you are very expressive, right? Besides sensitive, with the page of materials, And the Seven of Mirrors, like there's so many roses, there's so much pink, there's so much like delicate feeling. So you could be an artist, you could be a writer, you could be just someone that's very puts their emotions on a plate. That's really what it feels like. And you're so like dreamy, a dreamer, this type of this type of thing, this path that requires you to put your real self out there, your bare truth one. Yeah, and with death, there's this transformation. Whatever it is you're passionate about might be something that you weren't passionate about before. Or maybe it's something that came to you now. You didn't know what you were passionate about, and now all of a sudden there's this new thing that just makes you wanna follow, right? There's many people like that, in which maybe when you were younger it wasn't clear what it is you want to do. It just wasn't obvious, right? And now all of a sudden there must have been something in your life that made you like this, because maybe you went through a dark night of the soul. Maybe you've done some seeking, some wandering, some work, and you are finally at this point in which you don't recognize the old you, but there's this new you, and this new you has this sense of what they want to follow. But then again, I feel a little bit of hesitation, just like in group number 1, I have to say, in which it feels like you're emerging from underwater, but very, very slowly, and this slow moving thing could drown you, could kill you, you know, like the kind of thing, like there's this one thing that you want so bad, but there's this fear of wanting it so bad that it blocks you, it freezes you, it drowns you in the emotion. Because it is the things that we want the most that we're the most afraid of losing, in a way. And if it's something that you haven't done before, it's definitely scary. Okay, my camera just stopped. I don't know why, but I'll just say it. I was saying that it's scary when you're adventuring in this world, right? In this new thing that you don't know. What is it that you're doing? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it for you? Or hello. So I don't know, but my camera stopped twice when I was saying you're not an imposter, so I hope it doesn't stop again. I checked my memory to see if I have enough, and I have, so I don't know why, but it might be a sign that maybe someone tried to stop you. Okay, I'm trying this again. I try recording it again. I don't know if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll have to figure out something else. But like I say, I keep on getting stopped on giving you this advice, and I hate it. I really hope it doesn't stop. So let's see, because it was past 40 seconds or something and it kept on stopping. I hope not. And if it does, I swear I'm doing something about it. But it pisses me off because this never happened before. Anyway, what I was saying, let's see what else more information there is. So I'll keep on shuffling and seeing, because I'm kind of mad now. So let's just see what it is, because I'm getting really mad and I don't like that. I'm usually never this mad, but this Mercury retrograde is really testing my patience. God damn it. Is it just me? Did the Mercury retrograde really hit you hard? Or is it just me? I mean, it's normal for Mercury retrograde to mess up with electronics, but this is ridiculous. For real. Anyway, group number 3. What is it that they should know, Spirit? Please let us know. What is it that they should know? Oh God, something just flew. So there's, oh, hello, hi. There's the Two of Wands. So looking for new places, looking for new, discover new opportunities, discover new points of view. I would say points of view. So just discover the word, I would say. Oh, yeah, something blue. Again, discovering Page of Wands. See, there's a lot of discovering, a lot of looking around, a lot of looking into space, a lot of like this, I won't say stoic, but I don't think it's stoic. Left out in a cold, 5 of Pentacles. So you might feel like it's useless. There's Temperance, asking you to trust, to believe, to fill your own cup with your desires. Like there's a car flying, 7 of Swords, but you have this fear of, it definitely feels like getting robbed. But for example, if you're an artist, if you're a struggling artist, oh hello, you can't see this, hold on, I just realized now my camera just like, so, like I said, if you're like this struggling kind of artist, I won't say struggling, but new into the field, and if you don't know who to trust and what to trust, I'll just put it like that because I'm still mad. Let me just check it out. Because now my camera is all over the place, but this is good. Damn, these Mercury retrogrades, huh? Anyway, you might have this fear of getting robbed and getting, you know, like not valued for what you are, which is a normal thing to do because in today's world everything gets like kind of fucked around with. Let's see what else. What is Magician? I want to say, what is your advice for group number 3? And it's the Magician. Like living your own power, doing your own thing, showing the world who you are. So whatever it is you're doing, they're asking you to do it with all your heart, and just do it because you were kind of born to be like this. That's really what it feels like, genuinely speaking. And the sun is shining again. That's beautiful, isn't it? It's a sign. If you want the sun to shine again for you, you gotta do this. Queen of Swords. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is gonna bring you happiness. This is gonna bring you also money because you need to live. Let's not kid ourselves. But you have to be this embodiment, to embody this and nostalgia, and with the 6 of Cups, this feeling of familiarity, this feeling of belonging, right? This feeling of being a kid again, of, you know how they say, like, when you find the right thing, it feels like time is flying and you're like a kid again, like you're just doing what you love. 4 of Pentacles. Maybe also be careful about what this thing brings you, all these shiny things, all this glory. Be careful not to get too wrapped up in it. Queen of Wands. Stay in your power. And yeah, don't give in to temptation, I would say, because you're gonna shine bright. But don't lose yourself. Don't lose your inner self, and so you don't end up in heartbreak, and be glorious. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor again. Like I said, I really do believe in you, and you should too, and you should just do it because you were born to do this. Whatever it is, and whatever messed up with my technology, it might be your guides. You seem to have a very, very strong energy around you, right? I really believe that. I can feel tingling in my legs. Maybe it's because I was sitting down, but I feel tingling also in my arms. So really, go ahead and do it and let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, thumbs up, comment and subscribe if you so wish, to hear more from me. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me deliver this message to you. I just cracked my knuckles, sorry. And I hope you stay happy and healthy, and I will see you next time. Hello there, pile number 4. Last but not least, of course. Before I even start, I have to say, I had some technical difficulties with pile number 3. I hope this doesn't happen to you, but if it does, so it doesn't come to as a surprise, I'm saying that in advance. Let's hope it doesn't. I don't think it will. Anyways, dominoes. I don't know why I had to say that. Falling into place. 3 of inspiration would be the 3 of wands in the normal tarot. But if you were attracted to this pretty image, this is your reading. So let's just get it started. The sun is shining again, as you can see. Natural light. Right off the bat, I can see that you might be in the process of getting what it is, getting to the place that you feel like it's the right place for you, right? You might be starting something new, in the process of starting something new. So that's amazing. But let's ask the cards. So we're using the Muse Tarot to see. Let's ask Spirit what it is actually, what you want me to know, what you want pile number 4 to know about this stage in their life, into reaching their own path, their dream path. Why am I not able to say stuff? I don't know. Let's see what it is you want them to know. Let's see. Oh, cards flew. God. Page of emotions. And we have 7 of emotions. There's a lot of blue in your cards. And we have the star. My God, there's a lot of blue and golden, isn't there? Let's see what. Oh, just fell out. Hello. 6 of voices. 10 of voices. And Knight of inspiration. There's a lot of blue and golden. Let me get one more, 2 more. I already have an idea in my head, but I will give me a moment to solidify that idea. One sec. We have the Ace of emotions and 6 of inspirations. Now, please tell me, doesn't this look a lot like this? It does, isn't it? Let's put it here. For some reason, I want to put it there. All right, and bottom deck is the Muse of Voices, which is a very special card if you look at it, even the way it's designed. It will be the Page of Swords, right? Muse, I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but hey, I think I'm wrong. Okay, I don't know. Page of emotions will be the Page of Cups. 7 of emotions, 7 of cups. Star is the star. 6 of voices will be 6 of swords. 10 of swords. Knight of wands. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Page of wands. Right off the bat, I have to say, there is this feeling of royalty to you. But let me explain. I always associate this combination of blue and gold with the Egyptians, with the Egyptian dressing of women and all that. Like back in the day when there were pharaohs and, you know, all that royalty. This is the feeling I'm getting now. This refined feeling of history, of baggage, but in the good sense, of like generational talent, inspiration, wealth, knowledge. Yeah, And there's like a lot of cups and a lot of swords and wands, right? Like there's a lot of it if you look at it around here. And you have the star, which is a major arcana. So you really are portrayed here as a star for some reason. You're the center of attention. Now I don't know what it is you're doing, but I can tell is something that has been passed on. But then when I hear that, I'm thinking of, if it's been passed on, then it shouldn't be that difficult. But there's a burden, just like the burden on her, you know, shoulders. There's a burden on people's shoulders when they have to rise up to the expectations of whatever it is, you know, they're assigned to do. And when it's something you love doing, but it's also something that people have a lot of expectations from you to do and achieve, that's a burden. And you somehow want to create your own path, you know. And under is the Queen of Materials, Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm trying to say is, you kind of want to make your own path in this area that you are in, because I feel like you're already in it, in the process, but you are in a good place. But you have this burden of expectations, generational expectation in a way. Or it doesn't really have to be generational. It could be just this field has this certain expectation from you, and you are kind of fearful of not reaching them, but you also I feel the stubbornness of wanting to be this specific way, wanting to find your own path, to build your own path. So I feel a lot of ambition with you. And with this gold, with this golden color, I feel a lot of ambition. And with this blue from the throat chakra, I feel this speak up kind of mentality, which is amazing. I feel this determination from you, and this is like the first group in which I feel this determination, this strong will, this sure feeling of who you are, this sense of who you are, and that's amazing. That's beautiful. And with the dominoes falling, I feel like just like she is just moving forwards and building your own path, moving on your own path. I do sense this strong will to move forward, and this strong sense of just sure of who you are. Now shuffling the cards to see more of what the spirit is saying, and it's saying that you're working really hard to prove yourself, and I can sense that even before they were saying that. What else you want me to know about this? So what is you want group number 4 to know about this? What is your take on what they're doing? Because they're doing a good job if you ask me, but let's see what you guys have to say. What is their opinion? Queen of Wands, hello. Like I said, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, you are this force to be reckoned with, not be reckoned with, you're a force, just like the Queen of Wands. You have this charisma. I don't know how much you know about the Queen of Wands, but she's this charismatic being, yet so strong and so imposing. And with the sunflower, which is also like yellow and, you know, and gold, I associated with, there's this, is it the sacral? No, solar plexus, right? The yellow one. You're shining bright. With the 6 of Cups, I sense again this this type of generational passed on nostalgia, and I really feel like it might be something that your parents or your family in the back in the day had been doing, what you're doing now, and they passed it on. And it's a lot of expectation, I feel, but it's also this lovely feeling of remembrance, of memories, of, you know, you can relate to. There's also wealth, and there's Queen of Swords. Queens, you see how many queens? Like the next queen you need to get is the Queen of Cups, and then you have them all. Really, you're a queen. Maybe that's what they're saying. You're a queen, but you're also fearful of losing what you have. So yeah, there's this stress on you of rising up to expectations, but there's also this desire of just doing your own thing. And with the Judgment, I can sense that there's this getting what you give. So yeah, but I do believe something just flew out. Let me see. I think that was Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel like you're doing the right thing and you're worrying too much. That's what Spirit seems to be saying, because they keep on repeating what you're repeating, so they agree with everything you're saying. But let me see, Spirit, what is there that they should do? Is there something that they should do? Is there something that you would advise them to do as a final note here? Because there's not much I can say, because you're doing all the right things. You just need to worry less, I'd say. Let me see. You have the Seven of Wands with a little bit of a conflict here, and it fell together with the Queen of Pentacles, which to me were associated with the fearful idea of losing. Again, just like here, like don't be fearful, like, because she's right the opposite of it. So it's like, don't be fearful. Anything else? Let me see. The cards don't really want to fall off. The Empress and the Emperor, they're just saying, just be your Empress self, your Queen self, and everything is just amazing. And there's more yellow. Oh, and two other cards just flew. One in my hand that stayed. So yeah, the Chaotic, you have the Wand to whatever. You have the Wand to the Wands, so don't be scared. And Temperance at the bottom, it says that you are doing the right thing and you're gonna get what you give, so don't worry too much about it. And what is on the cover? King of Pentacles. Yeah, so that would be, it's just like pretty much saying you're doing all the right things, and don't worry, you're doing the good stuff. You are where you're supposed to be. You're doing the right thing. There's nothing to worry about. And I love how you're putting to the light now, like, see, just like the light falls on it. It's really pretty, you know. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, I hope it helped. And if you enjoyed this, please consider giving this a like and a subscribe and a comment. But anyway, it was a pleasure reading for you. Thank you for letting me read for you, and you're gonna be just fine. Don't worry too much. Just relax, pull your shoulders back, open your heart, your chest, and just enjoy this. Take a breather and enjoy. You are where you're supposed to be. Anyway, please stay healthy and happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.